you gorgeous people of the interwebs, and I hope you're having a fan-dabby-dozy day today. Today I have a confession to make. I am a massive hypocrite. And this isn't clickbaity, it's actually true. Cast your mind back a few weeks to a video I did where I had spotted this cute little pouch bag that I saw, thought, ooh, that would be great for an upcoming wedding that I'm going to, and then decided that the price tag of 68 Great British Pounds was way too high, and so I didn't buy it. The video was all about, you know, perceived values in products, like obviously handbags for me, but in other things, what those things mean to you and why I found it easier to spend a couple of grand on a bag than 68 Great British Pounds. So I've bought two bags that definitely weren't £2,000 each. And I found it very interesting that these two were easier to buy, with caveats, and we will get into those. And I'm going to share them with you today and unpack why these ones came home with me and the other one didn't. I am a notorious overthinker when it comes to spending money on things like handbags and stuff. I love them. I've been in love with designer handbags, luxury handbags for the last 30 years. I've had luxury handbags for the last 30 years. I know what kind of effect they have on me. I love them. I'm looking at my bag shelves and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. Some of them are even quite usable as well. So I know what I like in a luxury handbag. It is not new to me. However, I do overthink. I do think, oh, but what if I get it wrong? What if I make the wrong decision? And that has led me to holding back from purchases and then missing out in the past. And that actually applies to one of these bags as well. And I wanted to avoid that with the other bags. So shall I just show you what I got? I got them both from Marks and Spencer. One is current season and one is last summer that I picked up at the outlet, but had featured in my best affordable summer bags short that I did last year, so I will share that with you as well. I've got them on the floor here. Shall I show them both to you in one go and then we'll take them one? Let's do that. If you are new to my channel, then hiya, I am Gwenny and I love luxury in all of its glorious forms, and I love mixing that luxury with high street finds. If that's the kind of thing that you could be into, get down there, hit subscribe and ring my bell so you don't miss out on any of my shenanigans. Show the videos you enjoy the thumbs up, love. I've got to ask, the YouTube algorithm demands I ask you to do that. So you have actually seen both of these bags because I have featured them both. This is the summer bag. This is one of the raffia summer bags that I featured in a short last year of my best affordable ones. This isn't my favourite out of all of those options. This one was my second favourite out of all of those options, and when I saw it in the outlet for a little bit of money off, I thought, I'm just gonna have to buy it now, aren't I? And this one is a sort of big slouchy hobo, and this featured in an M&S shopping vlog that I did this year, and I didn't buy it at the time. I talked to you about it when I did my haul at the time, and then I thought about it a lot. So the last time I went to M&S, I was messaging the Lion and saying, it's still here and now it's got 20% off. Do I go for it? And he said, do you like it? Do you think you're going to use it? And I said, I think I will use it. Came home, second guessed myself. So we'll look more into those, and then we'll look into why these ones made the cut and the other one didn't. So we'll start off with the summer one. This is a hand crocheted bag. It is, or it was, last year in the main M&S boutiques. It was £29.50 and I picked it up for £20 at the outlet. It's really nice actually. It's really nicely done. It doesn't have any kind of weird smells or anything. The handles are pleather. They're kind of a rubbery kind. In fact, are they even pleather? They have a kind of a rubbery feel to them, but really nice and comfortable. I have actually used this bag twice already. I was saving them up for another summer haul, clothing haul and styling video, but when I was looking at them and I was thinking, oh, this is a big contradiction to what I said previously, I decided to break them out into this other video so we could go into a bit more of a deep dive. So yes, it's crochet, it's black and I'm going to say beige kind of natural colour. It's got a cotton lining with a pocket at the front, a big deep pocket at the front and a zipped pocket at the back. Again, with these feel much more like pleather than these like little leathery bits on the inside feel much more like pleather. The straps feel much more kind of rubbery and pliable than that. And as I said, this wasn't my favourite out of last year's options. My favourite was this big oversized black raffia bag that had sort of beigey neutral coloured flowers on it. This bag at the time was £29.50, the other bag was £49, and I was doing that thing. Oh, it's 50 quid on a bag. Am I going to use it? I have thought about that bag an awful lot. That didn't, unfortunately, pop up in the outlet because I think it was really popular. It was a beautiful bag, and having seen them and playing with them in person, the quality was actually really good. We've got this kind of pattern woven in. It's like a concentric circles, and then you've got opening like little holes in the bag here, and you can see the lining. It does have a lining which is really nice. I have one of the Longchamp Le Pliage net bags that I won in a giveaway some time ago. I always liked the look of them, but I would never really felt I liked them enough to buy one, but I won one in a giveaway. And I very rarely use it because it is a net bag, so you kind of need to have something in there to stop all your bits and pieces just falling through the netting. So I appreciate that this has the lining in there. So I saw this, I was with the Lion in the outlet. We were killing time while our car was being washed, and I said, oh, look, it's here. And he rolled his eyes and said, not another bag, kind of thing, because, you know. And he did say, are you going to use it? And I thought, I know exactly what I want to use this for. I am not going to overthink it this time. 20 quid, I mean, you can't argue with that. This one has been used already. I've used it twice. Once when we went...
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Hello.
Hello.
None of that is going to be in.
No, I know.
Quickly.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you. That bit can stay in. Sorry, interruption from the Lion there. Where was I? I've used this twice. I've used this when we went on a day out with the besties, and the Lion and the besties went paddleboarding. I didn't go in the water. There's been a whole thing. I am not going in water that isn't nicely tiled with filters and stuff. I like swimming pools. I don't like open water. So I used this to carry all the bits that I would carry in my normal handbag. This was exactly what I wanted it for. I didn't take any outfit of the day shots with it at that point, but I did then use it the following day when we went out and did some errands and went to the supermarket to do a food shop, and I did take an outfit of the day photo then, and I will pop that in here or here. And it was perfect. It was perfect for lounging around on a picnic blanket when it might get splashed with a bit of river water or a bit of champagne if you're a little bit clumsy. So this one really worked. No regrets. No regrets. I didn't overthink it. I bought it and I do not regret it. I have used it. And yes, I put the label back on for this video because that's the kind of crazy stuff we do for the YouTubes. I'm gonna say 2 uses, 10 quid a pop. I'm gonna call that getting my money's worth already out of it, but I reckon this will be a bag that I use a lot, going to the beach and things like that. And I love the sort of summery raffia vibe, but with black accents. I really love that combination. So happy with that. Let's move on to the next one. This is a big boy. This is a hobo. It is a slouchy hobo. I do have the stuffing that came with it in there at the moment. Lots and lots of paper, and I kind of fell in love with this one. I love the metallic but kind of dulled metallic tone. This is actually real leather. This one is 99 Great British pounds. It is real genuine leather, and I bought this in store at the point where online was still out of action. Sparks rewards and discounts and everything was still out of action. I think those are still out of action now at time of going to press. So they would just blanket 20% off handbags, which made this £80 instead of £99. So I went for it. Am I going to use it a lot? I don't know if I'm going to use it a lot. I think when I do use it, I will greatly enjoy using it. It's one of those bags that you can chuck everything in. There is an inside slip pocket with a zip pocket in front in matching silver metallic leather there, and then the rest of the lining is a sort of pretendy, it's not even got that sort of suede feel, but it's kind of pretendy suede backing. What does this say? Recycled polyester lining. I would call this the front because it's all nice and smooth. I would call this the back because that's the stitching that shows you where the pockets are on the inside. So you can see they're quite a generous size. This bag without the stuffing in it is going to be a squishy, delishy mess. I don't have much in the way of like just shoulder bags apart from the OG Bally M monogram nylon that I got for my 21st birthday. It's still going strong. She looks much better condition than I do. That is a shoulder bag, a similar shape but with a zip up compartment and this zip closure, and this has got a really quite hefty magnet. Let's see if I can make it do. Yeah, it's quite hefty, that magnet. And I do have a few silver accessories. I've got some silver shoes, some silver booties. I've got something new that's silver that I need to share with you in that haul video as well. And I do like this kind of dulled metallic. Do I like this enough to track down a Fendi First or similar? No, maybe not. So this bag I don't think I will use quite as much as the other bag. So why did this one make the cut? I think I just thought it was really fun, and I could see an everyday use for this bag and actually an everyday use for the other bag, whereas the one that I saw with the stalks and the velvet and the kisslock oversize, that really would just be an occasion bag for me. It would be a bag that I would use, and when I say occasion bag I don't mean just going to weddings and stuff, although that's what I initially thought of it for. I mean going out for lunch or something and just doing that and then coming home. Whereas a lot of the time we're out and about for the day and we're doing things for the day. Things like this, Peekaboo and my Gucci, you can just about see my Gucci there, and even Miss Alma BB. Obviously all luxury bags, obviously way more expensive than sort of 20 to 80 quid for bags. I can use those all day, every day, because I've got options with them. That Stork one, nah, that would have been a one and done event bag, and I think that's the thing that supremely put me off, that one in particular. And these two are fine and they're okay because I can use them every day. Am I going to reach for them over these bags? I guess it all depends on the scenario. I think the raffia summer bag is going to see a lot more action just because I will use it for the beach, and when we go paddleboarding again, when the line goes paddleboarding with the besties, I will use it for those kind of occasions. I don't throw my stuff around, I look after everything, but I wouldn't mind so much if there was a little accident and it got soaking wet or anything like that. So, hypocritical, what do you think? Do you think my reasoning makes some kind of sense, or are you just flat out, no Gwenny, you told us that you would never spend 50 quid on a bag. You would only ever spend thousands on a bag, and here you are now showing us two bags, one for £80 and one for £20. I would be interested in your thoughts. Yeah, this one surprised me. They surprised me. As I said, I haven't used the silver one yet. Don't know when I'm going to use it yet. I don't have a thing on the horizon to use it for. I'll have to conjure up a reason to use it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I know a lot of you actually liked the silver bag when I showed it in the M&S vlog before. So you guys who commented on it on that vlog, let me know. Did it wear off for you, or are you happy I went back and finally bought it? Hope you've enjoyed this video where I am confessing my hypocritical sins to you. If you did, please show it the thumbs up, love. And until I see you, yes you, boop, for the next video, please stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay fan-dabby-dozy, and bye-bye.